My husband once told me a very interesting story about he was cooking on the stove and he had a roll of paper towels next to the stove. It fell over, hit the burner, and caught on fire. So, always be careful with those paper towels. So, I'm going to try doing it this way. Now, I'm going to be making meat lover lentils today. Now, what I have done, I have some regular brown type lentils here that I've been soaking. It's about 2 cups, I'd say. I have some black lentils. It's called uradal. I thought, you know what, I want some black lentils in here. And I have some of what they call chana masala, which is a dried split chickpea. It's a little bit of a bigger bean, and I'm going to be using that also. So right now, I've just got the beans soaking. They've been soaking for a while. Now, objective number 1 is going to be cooking some bacon up and some other meats and setting it to the side. Where are my paper towels? My paper plates. Okay. And what I'm going to do with this is I'm going to use some of the grease to get my lentils started, because to me, it's the meat grease that adds all the flavor to the lentils. So, and got there. And then so I'm going to cook the lentils basically with the grease and a little bit of the meat, and for me, and the spices and everything. And then when it's almost done, I'm going to add the meat into it and then just let it kind of sit, cook for a minute or two, take it off. Now, the way I do my meat lover lentils is I cook the lentils and I add enough liquid to make sure it'll absorb it. And I add some rice to the mix, and then I cook the rice in the lentil juice, because to me that's the most flavorful experience. And then at the very end, after the rice is done, about 5 minutes, I'm going to add all that cooked meat and stir it in and just let it kind of sit there, turn the heat off, and then when it's cooling up, I'll start portioning it up. Now, I have some friends at work who are, one is Muslim and 2 are Hindu. So they can't do any kind of pork product. And they don't want to be anywhere near the pork product. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have a separate thing for them with some of the beans. And I have some smoked chicken leg quarters in the freezer. So I'm just going to cook the beans. And what I'm going to do for them is just use some coconut oil and cook some spices and some onion and garlic in there. And then add the chicken leg quarter that's been smoked already. It's already cooked. And then the liquid for the beans, when it's boiling, add the beans and then cook that down and see how that comes out for them. Because I think they would enjoy that, but they don't want it the way I cook it. So we will see.